Hi Pisces, welcome back to Tarot Wisdom. For those of you who are returning, welcome back, and those who have subscribed, thank you. I appreciate the subscription, you subscribing. Anyone who is new to this channel, thank you. I welcome you all. I also invite you to subscribe, like, and share. This reading is for Pisces for the month of August 2019. Alright, I have your cards laid out for you, Pisces. It looks like it's going to be maybe a busy month and a good month for you guys. A lot of chalices or cup cards did come out for you, which shows me that you guys are somewhat balanced. You may even have a new love relationship come into your life for those of you who are single, or it could be that you just feel the love from wherever, you know. It could be love of family, anything like that. And I say that because you did get the Ten of Pentacles. But anyway, I'm going to go through the cards with you. I did pick out the Isis Oracle card, and also you have 11 Words from Jesus card. So you start off, you have the Three of Wands, then you have the Six of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Chalices, the Six of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Major Arcana, the Moon card, and then you have the Five of Swords. I also took out clarifiers for the Five of Swords, so we'll get to that in a minute. So you guys have one Major Arcana this month, and it happens to be the Moon. So it's going to come a time during the month, or maybe even going into September, maybe mid-month, I'm not sure, but sometime this month you may not see things as clear. But the Moon card, that is you guys' element. So yeah, let me go through the whole reading. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so like I said, you come into this month with the Three of Wands. So it's something that you see, like, I hate to sound redundant and say that your ship's coming in, but basically you do. You see things about to happen, and you're going to take action. And the action you are going to take is most likely going to lead you to some sort of victory. You're going to be victorious over something. Now, some of those energies may have been coming in from the end of July and coming in now that the victory is going to be felt. And it's like a dream come true for your emotional life. Whatever this victory is that you have already seen coming in, you know, you Pisces, you guys are a little on the, you have a good intuition. So you probably have known that something was in the making with this Three of Wands showing up. But yeah, the victory is going to be here for you guys. And emotionally, it's like it's just emotional well-being. It is like almost a fulfillment of your emotions. The Ten of Cups would be like that perfect outcome, but this is very, very good. This is the Nine of Chalices, or the Nine of Cups, is very good as far as your emotional well-being is concerned. And after that, you guys have the Ten of Pentacles, which is showing that, you know, being so your emotions, it's almost like whatever this victory is something you've dreamt about for a while, and it's going to bring the pass of a more robust and abundant life for this month. With the Ten of Pentacles showing up. Being as though that Nine of Chalices came right before the Ten of Pentacles is going to balance out a lot of things, like maybe your work life, your family life. But with the Ten of Pentacles, it's also a completion of something. So whatever has been cultivating that you saw your ships coming in and you're celebrating or will have a victory over, it's like the end of a cycle type thing for you guys. But it could be with home, it could be with family, but it's a culmination of a lot of happiness. And I think this is something you guys might have been waiting for, because then you have the Ace of Pentacles, and that is very good as far as harmony, emotional harmony. When things balance out with that Ten of Pentacles, as far as home life, family life, work life, friends, social standings, when that balances out, I mean, it's with that Ace of Chalices, it's almost bringing in more emotional fulfillment. So you may be bringing in a partner may be coming into you guys if single. If you are already in a committed relationship, it's almost like a new abundance of love, you know, maybe being taken to a higher level for you guys. So yeah, it could be that you guys are having new love come in if you are single. Or like I said, you're feeling the love from somewhere. You're feeling the love for all around. And it's almost clarified with the Six of Pentacles, because that's balance. So you guys will be feeling more balance. And being as those Pentacles, it could be a better job that's emotionally fulfilling to you guys, or it could be this new relationship that may be coming in for some of you single people that is making you feel more balanced. Because when the emotions are balanced out, you know, everything else does follow. It seems that sometime during this month you guys are going to need to take a little rest, take a little break, and it's probably to yourselves. With the Moon card coming up, that I was saying about you Pisces being intuitive. Well, I think intuitively you guys need to know that there is a rest period coming up, especially if something is being presented to you emotionally. If you guys are starting a new relationship, you know, that does take a lot of energy, you know. So it is important to rest, focus, you know, because you might not have all the details on the person who is coming into your life, or even if it's a job situation, you may not have all the information. But relaxing your mind is very important, because everything here is going very well for you. But it is, like I said, a lot of it's two chalices, and one being the Ace of Cups. That's like really high emotional energy, and it's on your part. So taking things in, it does take a lot of energy. Even though it will, you will feel more balanced, you still will need to get your rest and regroup, and you know, all that. Because coming up, you have also the Five of Swords, and with the Five of Swords, it's another victory card, but in a sense, it's like in some cases they say nobody wins, but with the they say you win, but it's almost like you win, but at what cost type thing. So I clarified that, because I'm like, what would they have to feel like it's like a hollow victory in? And this must be a choice coming up. It might have to do, these are for the people who are single, and it's a choice that's coming up. And because the Lover's card came up, I'm sorry, I'm saying so many ands and but, and then that was clarified by the King of Chalices, which is telling me it's an emotional, it's something emotional that you will want clarity on and get victory. So I think this Five of Swords is more of a warning, not to play mentally with things, because the choice is a choice for you guys to make, and it is of an emotional nature. So it's still, this bottom row is still saying you have to take care of yourself. And so the choice, when we're thinking about making decisions in life and love and stuff, you're, first and foremost, you do have to think about yourself. And the rest is needed. The going within, being as though it's the Moon card, it is a lot of going within, because you can't see quite everything in the moonlight. But even though everything is placed in front of you, you can't always see everything. It's a lot of shadows, so you can't just assume things and battle stuff with wits and in your mind and stuff, because everything is not always clear. So you have to make a choice. And like I said, it could have to do with love, but I think the main choice is focusing on your emotions and the love you're putting out and the love that you're receiving. Making sure that it's good for you and other people, whatever the situation is. Choosing the positive. It is the King of Chalices. So the Queen didn't come out, the King came out. So it's telling me that it's more of a, even though Pisces is, water and feeling and nurturing and all that, it may be telling you to take a stronger approach for yourself to maintain, all these positive aspects that are coming in the month of August for you guys. Because there is definitely good things coming in. And if you are a couple, you're not single, you're not looking for new love, it looks like things, if you were having a rocky road, and the cards are not indicating that, but you never know. It's a lot of Pisces that may come across this, and maybe stuff is not going okay, but it looks like you see a way to make things right. And whatever way that is, using your intuition with the Moon card coming out too, even though you can't see everything, you're going to be successful, and the emotions you're going to fulfill. Like I said, it's not the Ten of Cups, so it's not quite that perfection of everything being, and they all roll off into the sunset, but it's very good. It's very good. And the Ten of Pentacles does show like a happy home. It shows a happy home, happy surroundings, having things that you need, materially and emotionally. Because that Ace of Chalices is coming right up afterwards. So yeah, if you guys are in a relationship, if it was troubled waters, you guys do have a chance. I think you have a chance of seeing a way to make things good. Now, even though the four here is swords, is rest, but the five here that are also swords, it's I always call it a battle of the wits. Like, yeah, you will win, but at what cost? So make the choice to be even stronger in your emotions, just being stronger. I'll leave it at that. But it all looks good. It's just going to be some things that you may not see all clearly, but don't jump to conclusions. And, that's my best advice for you guys, because the month looks pretty good. So I'm going to go to the Isis Oracle card, and the one that came out for you was Healing the Divine Masculine. Osiris Rises. So I'll read that Oracle card and see how it ties in. And this reading is for male or female, woman or man, or Healing the Divine Masculine is on page 71. It says the Divine Masculine within men and women is the energy that allows for protection, discernment, healing, and a sense of deep safety and holding. Even through the most uncomfortable circumstances of life. When the masculine within us is healthy and strong, we have an inner strength to hold ourselves safe through anything. Your inner masculine is going through healing right now, growing stronger in his ability to offer you inner protection and stability that your inner feminine can blossom with creative expression. So the choice is to, with your emotional development is to stay strong in it. Keep you feeling strong. Stay away from the negative. So it's tying in so far. It goes on to say, the inner masculine and inner feminine need each other. When they are in good inner relationship with us, we feel like healthy, whole human beings. We are able to live as ourselves in the world in a relatively peaceful, creative, and enjoyable way. When there is damage to the inner masculine, there is difficulty in standing up for our truths. In knowing what our truths and values are, and in knowing how to protect them without feeling as though we have to fight constantly just to be allowed to be ourselves. We might also feel that unless others see things as we do, we have no power, and then have to fight to dominate others, manipulating them to our point of view. So I guess that kind of came out with the Five of Swords. It's almost like battling and kind of a manipulative thing mentally, but it is saying that the choice is yours, and to grasp hold of yourself and your emotions and how in your development. Okay, so I'll read another paragraph of it. Let me see. Okay, here it goes. The inner masculine part of us often needs healing so that he can fulfill his divine purpose of inner strength, protection, and honoring of the self in all its uniqueness, so that we can live as free, strong individuals that know who they are and are happy just to love, and be that person, and allow others to do the same. This will happen at any time. You're asked to hold on even more consciousness, to hold permission and strength to be even more of your unique self. The masculine and feminine within us need to be balanced with each other. There is no point of having a powerful feminine with unique values and strong creative force without an equally strong masculine energy that is able to act upon those unique values, no matter what others think, and take action to allow creative force for the inner feminine to flow into form into the physical world. When your inner feminine is growing and desires to express her uniqueness in the world more boldly than ever before, the inner masculine needs to grow in self-belief, self-worth, and self-confidence so that he may take the actions to allow the blossoming feminine to truly be in the world while feeling secure and safe. So, yeah. I think you guys will balance out that masculine and feminine aspect with this Six of Pentacles. That is a form of balance. And as far as the moon, which is feminine energy, like I said, you guys do have a choice. And yeah, your emotions. I said to focus on the a more masculine type of emotional. If you guys can understand where I'm coming from when I say that, because yeah, like I said, it's not the king of chalices. I mean the queen of chalices, which would be a softer energy. And I'm not saying you guys act so harsh and bold or something with your emotions, but you have to stand a little bit more firmer, maybe not be as flexible as the queen may appear to be. So yeah, that's what I'm getting from you guys' reading. So last but not least, we have Loving Words from Jesus card, and it says, thou shalt love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. And that's taken from Mark chapter 12 verse 30. Okay, Pisces, so that was your reading for the month of August 2019. I hope you guys enjoyed it and can get something out of it. And you know, I put the Jesus Oracle cards up for anyone who's interested in something to meditate on. So I hope, you know, it helps, you know, even one person out there, maybe more, you never know. But it's there for you. I hope you guys have a great rest of the month. I will return in mid-August for your mid-months. I wish you all peace and love. Take care.